Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW.
Hi guys, ArchieLuxury reporting from the Rainforest Tour nearest you. Have fun guys, Rainforest Tours.
Hi guys, ArchieLuxury on the Paul Pluta channel doing a paid review, 21QB83. This here's a paid review for Dev. Quick wristwatch check, wearing Rolex Submariner, the 41mm date. That's the new one, 2020 release. Okay, let's jump straight in here. This is for Dev. Hi Arch, fan of your work, love the honesty and tongue-in-cheek humor that only an Archie connoisseur can appreciate. Please find attached a screenshot, $50 I've sent you via PayPal for a paid review. I find myself deep down the rabbit hole of a hobby which I started 7 to 8 years ago when my only goal was to have a two-watch collection of a Tissot Viso date and an Omega Seamaster 300. However, I have been very fortunate in my career and have gone on to buy several luxury watches. In the process, I've amassed a collection, photo of attached, of watches which I think is quite decent, albeit slightly Rolex heavy. In fond retrospect, I can see my collection journey as an evolution from a guy who just wanted a Rolex on his wrist to a guy who now wants to buy a true piece of resistance, which the average connoisseur or hoi polloi does not recognize, although I truly miss my very first Oyster Perpetual 39mm and the Explorer 1 39mm. I have just put down a deposit on a Lange 1815 up-down after coming to terms with the fact that a Patek 5205, which I want, may not be available for a while, and 75,000 a bit rich for my blood at this stage. Also, I think Lange offers so much more value at 40,000 than any Patek at that price range. Also, I toyed with the idea of a 5196, but can't bear to pay 35,000 for a closed caseback as a Vacheron 56 complete calendar, but the particular model has no heritage. Would love to hear your thoughts on my decision of going with the up-down. Thanks. Best regards, Dev. Okie dokie. So, let's firstly have a quick look. Now, Dev, I would have preferred it if you gave me a full list of what you have so I can, comment a bit further. But I've got to make out, he sent me a low res. I don't mind, I normally prefer a bit more higher, probably 1024 by 768 res. But okay, what do we got here? We have got a Cartier Santos. Fair enough, that's a cool kind of watch. We've got a Pam, okie dokie. We've got 5 Rolex. We have got a Kermit. Is that a Kermit? I think it's a Kermit. It's definitely not a Cermit. Is it a Cermit? Because the picture's low res. I think it's a Kermit he's got. He's got a Yachtmaster. I can see a Yachtmaster 1 with the blue dial. He's got a Rolex GMT ceramic. Yes, sir. We've got a Rolex Day Date. I think it's an 18118-238 because it's got the polished side. And we've got a date just with a blue dial on a Jubilee. Yep, okay. So what do I think here? What do I think here? Look, we've certainly got some nice pieces. We've got some nice pieces. The only thing is, Dev. When you write to me, you got to tell me what currency are you writing in? Is it US dollars or Aussie dollars? I'm not quite sure there. Okie dokie. So, what do I think of this collection there? Okay, so we've got a good Rolex base. Nothing wrong with that. I think the Kermit, yes. I kind of prefer that. I don't think I want to pay the premium for the Kermit, but it is a very collectible, desirable watch. Yachtmaster 1. Yeah, I like the Yachtmaster 1. It complements the Kermit. Ceramic GMT black. Yes, I quite like that. I like the date. And I like the date just. I think it's a nice selection there. Lousy photo. Lousy photo. But, okay, it doesn't. We've got a Pam. I like the Pams because it seems to have a blue dial there. Yes. And we've got the Cartier. I don't know why you took it off the bracelet. Why take it off the bracelet? Can I ask you that? Why? I don't understand why take it off, present it like that. Seems a bit weird, but okay, fair enough there. Now, with the 1815, I hope to God you're not buying that 1815 at full retail, because the problem I've got is these sort of things, Lange ones, let me tell you, Lange's, you want to buy that on the pre-owned market. And that's kind of what worries me. You don't really tell me you're buying it used. What are you doing there? 1815, up, down. Let's have a look. If we have a look at chrono. So you're buying it new? Because I'm just looking at chrono. If we're looking at US smackaroonies, you can get an up, down, 21 to $26,000. I'm trying to work this out. You buying it new? You buying it new, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm a bit confused. I think I'd buy that Lange on the pre-owned. Lange, great watch, great watch. I don't know if I'd buy it new. I don't think I'd buy it new. Definitely don't buy the Lange new. I wouldn't buy that new. I'd want to buy that pre-owned. I don't understand what currency, because the thing is, then you say a 5196, but I have to pay 35. It's 34.8 in Australia. So are you using Aussie dollars? That's why I'm confused as to the currency. And the 5205.75. Maybe you. I'm not. I think you're. Maybe. I think maybe you might be quoting me in Aussie dollars. I'm not sure, but look, let's ignore the pricing out. I think the Lange is a fab. Okay, let's ignore pricing. Let's just assume you're getting reasonable value. I think the Lange is beautiful. You don't want to buy, if you're going to buy retail, Patek is better to buy retail. It holds more. I'd want to buy the Lange second hand. That's what I'd want to do. I'd want to buy that second hand. That's what I would prefer. I hope you're buying it second hand. Okay, let's just say that. Because if you're buying it new, Lange kind of, maybe you're looking at new. Yeah, maybe it's Aussie dollars. Sorry, maybe Aussie dollars. 40 grand. Yeah, that's about 40 Aussie. Yeah, I think it's a superb watch. Is it better? Well, when you're comparing, it depends what you're comparing it to. The 5, you're comparing that Lange to a 5205. See, a 5205 Patek, they're expensive. They are expensive. but that's an annual calendar, see? The up-down isn't an annual calendar. Okay, I think you are using Aussie dollars. Okay, so the Lange, what do I think? The Lange, well, see, the Lange up, down, I think it's a beautiful watch. I do. Actually, I got to be honest with you. Okay, your prices aren't terrible. If that's Aussie dollars, that's not terrible. The problem is you're comparing two different things. It's like comparing a BMW 3 Series to a Mercedes S-Class. Two different leagues. See, the 5205 is an annual calendar, and up-down is not an annual calendar, see? So, you're right, the 5196 35, that's brand new. You can get them cheaper second hand. You could get a 5196. What do you get that for? What, mid-20s, don't you? 25? That's what I thought. A mid-20s, you get one of those for mid-20s. Shit, they've gone up. They have. They're 30. Far out. They're not that super. No. See, I don't, these Hong Kong dealers, you don't. Okay, 25,000 Aussie. Okay, $25,000 there. Look, I think, okay, so what's my view there? Okay, so you're getting, okay, you've done your homework. Look, the Vacheron 56, I definitely give that a complete miss. I don't think, as you said, I don't think it's got the history. It's kind of their cheapy model. You know, some of the 56s don't even have the Geneva seal on it. It's not a terrible watch, but yeah, I'd tend to give that the wide berth. I would love to hear your thoughts on the decision of going for the up-down. I think the up-down's an amazing watch. It's an amazing watch. The Lange up-down, it's a very solid, beautiful watch. If you're a sports person, I think you'd possibly prefer that to some of the Pateks that are cheaper are a bit dainty and traditional Swiss dress watch, which may not be your cup of tea, but I think the Lange 1815 up down, beautiful choice. That's actually a nice, yeah, actually it is a very good choice. I think that's a great watch. Yeah, I think that is actually not bad. Yep. There we go. It's not bad at all. I think it fits in nicely with your collection. It's always good to have a nice foundation of Rolex. A PAM, doesn't hurt to have a PAM. A Cartier, you know, I don't know if Cartier's what I'd really want to buy, but it is a cool brand. It is cool. And then you get the Lange. I think the Lange is a great way to top that collection off. Yes, I do. I think that's a great way to go. Nothing wrong with that at all. The Lange is a good choice. Do I prefer it to the Patek? There's nothing wrong with a 5196. That's a great watch. I think the Lange 1815 up down is probably a better model. Yeah, I think that's possibly, comparing those two together, I think the 1815 is a great watch. I think it's beautiful. That'll add a class. It's a really good statement sealing watch to have there, the Lange. I think the other option is a Lange 1. Personally, I love the Lange 1s. I think the Lange 1s are absolutely... I've always loved them because that was a lot of history to Lange 1 when they reintroduced Lange when it came back out in the 90s. Similar money to the up down. Look, I think you've got to decide what do you want. I really do like the Lange 1, but the up down is it's not dog food. It's a beautiful watch. Yeah, in some ways it's kind of... I'd probably prefer the Lange 1 because I am such a fan of the Lange 1, but that's not to say it's chopped liver. The up-down, I think up-down's a great choice. It adds a higher level of status to your collection there. I think, no, that's actually not a bad way. Not a bad way at all to go. Not a bad way at all. Lange 1 will bring it up a notch. Yeah, no. It's very, very, very good decision. Good decision. I don't fault it. Lange or Patek? Look, I think Patek is a great brand. I think Lange is a great brand. Is Lange better than Patek? Look, I think I personally could have gone Lange or I could have gone Patek. I think Patek's got the edge, but I think at that price point you're looking at, the Lange 1815 up down is an amazing watch. Amazing. It's a beautiful watch. Absolutely beautiful. You won't have any regrets with that. That is first class. Personally, my two favorite top end brands is Lange and Patek. So either one of those I think would be sensational. Absolutely sensational. So yeah, absolutely great idea. It's going to add a class to your collection. You're just going to love it. So there you go. Absolutely Pontiff approved. There you go. Okay, guys, like, subscribe, tell your friends. Don't be afraid to put some comments. Don't be afraid to get a paid review, because I can't survive on Google Ads alone. Google Ads doesn't pay me enough to make videos. I desperately need your help to get things cracking. Paid reviews is how I can survive. Please get a paid review done, and I'd really, really appreciate it. Getting a paid review means that I get to devote time to making videos for my audience. Without this support, it's bloody hard. It's very, very hard. So get a paid review, $50 US. I'll give you my honest opinion. I'll give you my honest opinion, my true feelings. And if it's garbage, I'll tell you it's garbage. If it's good, I'll tell you it's good. Guys, let's catch you in the next one. Also, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay as little as $1 a month, and it keeps me full-time. So Patreon is a great way to sponsor me as well. See you in the next one. Hey guys, check out one of my best friends, Jamie Opulence, on YouTube. Just go to Jamie Opulence on YouTube. A fantastic channel from my good friend Jamie. Check it out, guys. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to introduce a new service to you. ValueYourWatch.com. Proud supporters of ArchieLuxury. No seller's fees, no buyer's fees. That's right, guys. This is a trading platform to buy or sell watches. You can start selling for free. That's right. We advertise our paying for our paying subscribers on Google, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. It's a global platform. That's right, guys. Get $50 off the annual subscription by applying the coupon Archie when you check in there. But guys, you can try this for free straight away. Guys, you can start listing watches. ValueYourWatch.com. Give it a try and tell me what you guys think of that.
Feeling me, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Feeling me, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Feeling me, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Feeling me, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck.
Like, subscribe, and tell your friends, and don't be afraid to get a paid review. $50 US for a paid review. It helps me stay full-time on YouTube, and I will see you in the next one. $50 US paid review. I can't survive on Google Ads. I need your support. And guys, you could also sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay as little as $1 a month to keep me on YouTube.
Hey guys, Archie Luxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the Pontiff goes. You know, some of my Pateks came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.